I'm so excited about this video. This is something that I've been working on for so long, and now it is finally done. It is finally out. I finally have a store where you can buy my prints of my latest series, which is Fall in Nunavik Landscapes. Oh, it was years of work put into this, and I want to tell you all about it. And I think that you should stay until the end of this video because there might be a little surprise for you. But before all of that, we need to go back a little bit at the beginning of this story. So about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I went to Nunavik for the first time for 3 weeks. This is where the tundra is, and it is a site that not a lot of us have the chance to see in our lifetime. And when I arrived, I fell in love basically with the landscapes. It was so special. It was just so beautiful, and I was there at the perfect timing. I was there during the peak of the fall colors. I was able to do a lot of hikes. I took thousands of pictures. I painted a lot in my sketchbooks, and I created some works on paper. I kind of discovered a style of painting without really trying to, and when I arrived home, I started painting from the pictures that I took in this style and honing in on this style and developing this style even more, but this time with intention. So I selected a color palette that I stick to for the duration of the series. I really focused on the shapes. So in this series, you'll see that there's a lot of round shapes. The colors are really limited to the different shapes. They're not all flowing together. I feel like this represents the tundra so well because you see the lichen, you see patches of greens, patches of browns, patches of different colors. Anyway, so I tried to represent that in my paintings. I just love the final result so much. I went back again in the winter time for 6 weeks this time, and I didn't get the same landscape. It was as impressive as the first time because this time everything was covered in snow and there's no trees there, so it's like snow up to the horizon. You can see very far. And then again, I created a lot in my sketchbook, but I still kept on working on this fall landscape series because I was so inspired by the colors. For example, you can see all the different shapes that are very round, the colors that pop a lot. And I tried to represent and accentuate that in my drawings. So we can see for this one, this is one of my favorite drawings. This is my husband's favorite as well. There's a few that were taken during the same trip. So this is one of them. There's different sizes available on the site. This is an 8x10. You can get a 11x14 and then a 16x20. So you can have an idea what it looks like. But I want to show you the first 4 paintings that I did when I was up north that started this whole project. And in fact, once I had honed in on the style a little bit more, I felt like I had to redo them to fit better with this style. And you'll see the before and the after. So the 4 original paintings were the one that I just showed you. Then we had this one, which you can see bigger here. Yeah, I love it so much. I love the rocks there. I love the mountains in the background. We also had this one. And I had the 4th one, which was this one here. Ooh, you see it's very big. Let me show you the 16x20 picture so you have an idea. This one here. So I did this 4 and you can see the before and after. You can see that the colors were there, the style was almost there, but it's a good thing that I redid them because when I did redo them, I knew exactly what I wanted to have in this style. I wanted to have round, very limited shapes. I wanted to have a specific set of colors, and it gave me the chance to maybe fix some mistakes that I thought I made before or just change some stuff. Like for this one, here in the original painting, there was a canoe and some people. And I decided to take them out of the painting just because it's the only painting where we had people. And I really wanted the series to be very cohesive. So I decided to take them out, and I'm very happy about that. So there are paintings that are based on pictures that I took on the same day. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about that. So when you get from the village to the little cliff here that I showed you, This is kind of the end of the hike. It takes about an hour from the village to get there. It's not that far. And here there's rapids on the side and it's very pretty. And when you're at that cliff and you turn around and you look at the village, then you have this view. So the village would be here. It's just that I didn't want to draw the houses because they were so tiny and I really wanted to focus only on the landscape. But here would be the village. Then when you take the little path to get back to the village, that's where you see this little house. So you follow this path, the river is right there, which we don't see because we're a bit higher. And then you see this house, which was an old abandoned house. I think it was owned by a doctor or a dentist or something. And I'm not sure if it caught fire or not or what the reason was for it to be abandoned, but it was, and it was very creepy. So then you go back to the village, you follow the path, and yeah, this is the same path as the four-wheeler path that I just showed you with the picture with the house. And then when you arrive at the village and you turn back to look at the end of the hike, you know, so the little rapids and the cliff would be there, then you see this view. So you kind of, either you walk and you take the top of the hill and the house would be around there, or you follow the side of the river. Then we have this one, which is a little bit different than the others. This is taken from the plane, and this one was so nice because it's a pretty flat landscape, but there were some cliffs from time to time. So I decided to paint this one, and it's the only one I painted from the plane's view. But I love it. I feel like it's so different, but I was still able to do it in the similar style. And it's the only one that is mostly green. The other paintings, you'll see there's a lot of oranges and yellows. But at the time that I flew in, these colors were not out yet. So in a matter of 1 week, I think everything went from green to orange, and it was so pretty. Then at some point we went and rented an ATV and went a little bit further, which is when I took this picture and I painted this painting from, which is one of the original paintings. I think this is one of the only vertical paintings that I did. On the same day is when I took this picture and I created this painting. It was a different spot, a spot that I only went once just because it's quite a lot farther away. But yeah, we have this, which I love. This one, which I love as well. I feel like it's different than the others because you can really see the 3 different layers. You have the forefront, which is a separate color and a different texture. Then you have like the middle part, which resembles the other paintings a little bit more, and then you have the sky. So I like that it's like 3 different layers that are almost the same width. I feel like it's different. It's a different composition. And I did this one, which is one of my favorites. This is one of the most popular painting on my website. This one I created it was a much bigger painting. It was so fun to do, and I recreated this one on a canvas, a huge canvas. It's not done yet, but it's almost done. That's it for these, and then we have a few in a different style. I wanted to play around with close-ups. So I have 3 vertical paintings that are close-ups. So I just took pictures of the lichen, the moss, and all these beautiful textures, and I tried to abstract them while keeping the same color palette. So this is so cute, and I used some handmade watercolor paper for these 3. So this one, and the last one, which is a little bit different. I really like it. I like the colors a lot. So this one is a little bit less close up, but since it's kind of abstracted, I don't know if it shows that much. Yeah, that's my website. Almost every painting that you see come in the 3 different sizes. The 8x10, the 11x14, and the 16x20, except these 3 last ones that I showed you, these little close-ups. They only come in 8x10 and by 11x14, and they come with a bigger white border, which I think would look so cute once framed. I created the paintings, and then I had them scanned by a printer shop in Montreal. They are the best. I love working with them. The name of the store is Photolab Yves Thomas, and they also are the ones who are printing my prints. I print on very high quality paper. I print on hand cold pressed, very textured watercolor paper. So it looks like an original. When you get the print home, you can't say it's a print, really, because it's so high quality, it's so good. And right now I have a really big discount until January 15, just because I wanted to celebrate the launch of my shop, and I want to encourage people to purchase from me, because for me, this is such a big accomplishment. My husband is very good with all the IT stuff, so he put this website together, this shop together in a matter of like a week, and it's great. We fixed some kinks when I launched it. So far, I've sold in Quebec City, I've sold in Montreal, I've sold in Prince Edward Island, and I'm so thankful for everybody who bought from my shop. Thank you so much. Shipping is free in Canada. You see here, you can choose to shop in CAD. Like for me, it's in CAD because I'm in Canada, but you could also select United States and then you shop in USD. You can have it shipped to your home. I just put a flat fee of 10 USD for shipping, so you can get your prints in the States if you want them. I have some paintings that are in this body of work that I haven't shown you for different reasons. I think there's 2 of them that I decided not to include just because they don't fit with the rest of them, and I really wanted to showcase the best of the best on my website because this is kind of my portfolio and I want something that I'm proud of to be displayed on other people's walls. So there's that, and there's 3 additional paintings that I haven't had the chance to get scanned yet. Very cute, same style, I love them, and it's just lack of time. So we'll get to that. My goal before the end of December is that I would like to sell 15 paintings. So far I've sold 4. Yes, 4. And thank you so much again for the people who bought them. But I think we can get to 15. So if you are interested in buying art, then you just saw my store. If you think that there's anything in there that would interest you or that would be a good gift for somebody, then I suggest you get on there and you buy soon because you really want to make sure you get it on time for Christmas. If you can't buy from my shop, it's fine. It's fine. There's no problem. If you want to help me though, you could subscribe to my channel. You could put a like, a comment, anything like that. It really helps. Then I'm thinking of what's next for my shop. I'm always thinking of new merch that I can make. I love stickers. I don't know about you, but I really love stickers. I love to put them on my sketchbooks. For me, that's something I really like, and I think it would be doable with my paintings. I was thinking of doing a paint by number kit maybe with my paintings. I think it could easily translate into that, and maybe also a jigsaw puzzle. I think it could be nice. But so far, I haven't done anything towards that. It's just things that I'm thinking about. So if you have any suggestion, let me know. For the people who are still here, I told you at the beginning of the video to stay until the end because I had a surprise for you. So I'm going to give you an extra discount code for 10% additionally for the first 10 people who buy from my website. You can use the code SALE10, and for the first 10 people you get an extra 10% discount on the prints. So thank you for watching my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of my store, of future merch, anything you want to tell me that I could do to make the experience better. Just write it in the comments below and I will respond. And if you would like to buy some art, then thank you in advance and I hope you like it. Okay, I will see you soon. Take care.